Run DMC was wearing beads. Queen Latifah, it wasn't even jewelry in the game, so it was about dreads and being original at the time. That's when hip hop, if this person sounded like this, then we wanted to sound opposite. It's not like that anymore. It's not like original to me.
Our shirt was totally different than any other shirts on the market at the time. Like you had the big branded shirts with just the name, but we made art on the shirt, and even though we grew, we didn't think like, okay, now we're big, now we just get normal production. We don't need to hand paint the shirt no more, we get it mass produced, but we kept true to who we were, so we just hire more and more artists, but we kept hand painting.
I'm just who I am, and I mean that's the reason that Dre picked me up, is because I stood out from what was already there. I'm not Dr. Dre, I'm not Eminem, I'm not Game, I'm not 50, I'm Bishop, and Bishop does what Bishop does. So off the key of just meeting me and speaking to me, and then listening to the music, already just in those couple of dimensions, you know what I'm saying, and what my movement stands for. Because he was like, yo, I've been wanting a West Coast MC that was just an MC. Even though I got street ties and all that, that's not what I push. That's not what I promote.
We did a record called Stick and Move, and Jay heard 40 records and heard that one Stick and Move record. And what we did on that record with our vocals, that was the beginning of Onyx Grammy style. So that record was, while I still rhyme the same right now, it was aggressive. And Jay saw something that, and he picked it out and said, I want you guys to rhyme like that. So when we was doing our album, God's Effects was popping. Naughty by Nature was popping. Cypress Hills was popping. So when we was writing our records, we was battling them niggas. Like, we was like, when I said the dreads is dead if they did, I was talking about God's Effects. You know what I'm saying? Like, I seen the niggas video, I was like, oh shit, these niggas is ill. These niggas is coming out the sewer and shit. You know what I'm saying? So we was like, we gotta be iller than that. So we cut off all our hair, we got bald heads, and we just created our image and created our, you know, our image, and we stuck with it, and that's what we do.
You sound a certain way. What is the production? What is the direction? What is your movement? If you think about all the artists, we'll start with him, just to my left with Big Bro. Onyx came out and transformed the game on the grimy shit. Them niggas was crazy. It even had rock aspects to it. It was ill, so it brought not only the black, the urban audience, but the crossover audience. You have to think at all times, this is a business. It's not just music that you're doing for the hood. You are now a commodity, you are a product. So the labels are looking, who can we promote this product to? They stood out. De La Soul stood out because De La Soul was on the crazy gear and the laid back music they did. Tribe Called Quest, because them niggas was kicking rhymes and they was on some foolish shit. Rakim the God, because that nigga was dropping knowledge. But everybody not only had a message and a style, but they also had a style of dress. Everybody now is trying to wear what Lil Wayne is wearing. If that nigga got piercings or that nigga got dreads, they got dreads. Okay, he wearing skinny jeans, I'm gonna wear skinny jeans. You know what I'm saying? So you have to make sure that you represent who you are. Back in the day, if one nigga looked like another nigga, they was gonna be fighting. If a nigga took another nigga's style, that was called biting, and niggas was gonna beat you up. Niggas was gonna come see you if you sound like another nigga. It was all about originality.
The way you can get to know your audience is also by creating different original paths to get there. Like when I worked for the clothing company, after some while, we got some street credibility, and people start sending me demos and sending me their music. And you would say, why would you send it to the clothing company? But that was actually very smart, because they knew that we had the same, we reached the same target group as you want to reach. And then there was one dude who thought, okay, I'm gonna make a Mesquite song. Like our brand's called Mesquite, so maybe that stands out. So this dude just called me up. He found my number, I don't know where, but he calls me up. He said, yo, I made a song, it's about Mesquite, because I think, you know, your line is dope. So I listened to it, and it was so smart. And I didn't listen to any other demo anymore. I go for his song because it's about my brand. And if I can make that a sort of a hit, or at least get it heard, then it's good for me because my name is out there, and it's good for him because I always put his name.
Stop thinking in the sense of a radio hit, because really what is a radio song? Whatever song that plays on the radio. So you have to get out of that thinking. You have to not only think outside the box, but get out of that box. When Wu-Tang came out, them niggas was not thinking about a radio hit. Cream was just Cream. You see what I'm saying? Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with.
Touch your neck.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now people are thinking, I need my club hit. I need my beat to sound like Jamie Foxx Alcohol record, or I need to sound like that Dream record. I need a record. No, do what you do best. If you're not that club nigga, don't try to be the club nigga. Because I can tell you about 1 million records that get played in the club that's just so ill they play it in the club, and the bitches will be so drunk they'll dance to it anyway.